Well, hey everybody, we are back again at Classic of Denton with General Manager Rick Wick. Rick, what are we about to be driving in today?
Jake, we've got a 2018 Mazda 3 Grand Touring sedan we're going to take today, and something's wrong here. I'm in a long sleeve shirt, and you're in a jacket with the scarf. You expect the Blue
like
Northern,
out here.
Blue Northern to come in, and I'm saying, man, we got sunshine.
We froze yesterday. What are you talking about? Good Lord.
Make a little push of this button here.
Fancy. I like it. I like it. It's like starting a missile sequence, man.
You might want to turn the temperature down to about 30 degrees in here so you use your jacket and your scarf.
Layers is the key to life.
Let's head out.
Love it. So tell me a little bit about this car.
It's like we mentioned, it's a 2018 Mazda 3 sedan. It's got the Sky Active technology. It's a combination of the body strength and forcing the suspension to do what it's supposed to do. They've made suspension changes, the way they tilt the rear camber of the axles to make it more smoother, absorb the bumps better. It's also designed the engine where the engine is more efficient. I think it's got a 15:1 compression ratio, which is unknown in vehicles nowadays. More efficient, the engine runs cooler, fuel's injected straight into the cylinders, so it's just a combination of everything.
Wow.
It's got the heated seats. There you go, the heated seats again.
Love it. Man, so there's just crazy amounts of gadgets here.
If you're entering an object in front of you and it doesn't feel, based on its reading the speed that you're coming to that vehicle, then it will assist to apply the brakes to stop the car quicker.
Wow.
You can see I purposely got a little closer. It was assisting my foot pressure because it felt that I wasn't maximizing my pressure on the brake pedal enough for the vehicle.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt it when you accidentally or purposely got closer to that vehicle.
I just want to make sure
it startled me a little bit.
I just want to make sure you're awake there.
Thank you for keeping me alive, Mazda.
Yeah.
Look at this, we got parking on the square now.
Yeah, look at that front row parking.
Well, welcome everybody. We are here with the man of the hour, Mr. Rick Wick. Rick comes in at least once a month, this month twice, to get to talk about what's going on in the community, what's going on over at Classic, all that good stuff. Classic of Denton is a major supporter of Discover Denton, Denton Radio, and all this good stuff that we got going on here. So we always love to show them a little bit of love and see what all's going on with them. Rick, how you been?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Can't complain, my man. Cannot complain.
You know, I consider a privilege sitting next to a great author.
Oh, gracious!
Of your book. This is a little plug if you want to do your plug.
We're throwing around the word
famous
great
author
liberally,
that I'm sitting next to.
Well, because I'm a shameless self-promoter, I will allow you to continue to talk about my new book that is out, Get the Gig, on Amazon. Available on Amazon as well as at jakeloughlin.com. Get the Gig, a musician's guide for booking more live shows. Thank you very much, Rick. Appreciate
Just cut me in that percentage in there.
Yep. You got it, my man. I'll give you a percentage of all the commissions I'm sure that will come off of all the people watching right now. Anyways, so the Chamber just had the annual banquet, which was quite a smashing success.
It turned out to be real good.
And you were very involved with that one.
We, the ultimate goal between Carol Ann Simmons and I, like we mentioned before, I volunteered her and she volunteered me to be on that two-person committee. And we did a silent auction, a live auction to all the proceeds from that to go to the chamber for improvements to the roof.
Right, because we're swimming whenever it rains.
I should have taken pictures when I stopped by the chamber of Chuck and Pam and with the rain suits and that from the leaks. But it turned out real good. Turned out real good. Everybody had a good time is what I heard, and everybody enjoyed the blinky rings with the heads and tails. Gave a liquor wagon away full of prime liquors. So
Cardell won that.
It was a good night.
Yeah.
It's a good night.
Well, and for anybody new to Denton Radio that doesn't know, so Denton Radio is a program of the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. So we're an organization trying to draw in tourism to Denton. And the Convention and Visitors Bureau is part of the Denton Chamber of Commerce. So you got the Denton Chamber of Commerce, the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Discover Denton Welcome Center, and then way down here is DentonRadio.com. So we're all in the Denton Chamber family as well as a plethora of other organizations and activities that go on in the great city of Denton, and so we always love to get to talk chamber as much as possible.
Yep, it works out real good. The Welcome Center and DentonRadio.com is growing in popularity.
Yeah, which is surprising. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Especially with having this famous author I'm sitting next to. This is another chance for your plug. If you want to have a plug again.
We're throwing around the words famous and great and all sorts of things, just pretty willy-nilly today.
But we're getting into a good season. We got Easter coming up.
Yeah,
Easter Sunday runs on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
So
could be a lot of pranking.
We're going to be heading to Houston. Carrying them myself and going down to visit my daughter and son-in-law and grandson. We're going to leave after we close business on Saturday and drive down there and surprise my grandson and spend Easter down there and come back late Monday. So hopefully there's not any April Fools.
Yeah,
going down there and back. But that's a big time in the a lot of lives of in the religious areas.
Well, and it's always a time people go see family and go travel around. So if you're going to be new in Denton, if you're coming to visit family or anything like that, come on down to the Discover Denton Welcome Center, 111 West Hickory Street, and we will connect you with some activities and things to do as a family, which is going to be really fun.
Yeah, and I gave up I'm Catholic, so on Ash Wednesday I had to give, so I gave up sweets, what I've done. Sugars, donuts, cookies, soft drinks. And I drank sugar-free tea. I drink about a gallon every 2 days. And so I gave up that, and then I was in our accounting department with the girls, and they says, well, liquor is included in that because it's got sugar.
No.
Damn. So I jumped on that bandwagon too, so I didn't drink. I had no beer, and had no scotch.
Wow.
I hadn't had any of that, and then I started thinking my Henry Hard soda, no pun intended, because it ties into Henry grandson. And my wife was mentioning, she says, well, that means you got to give that up too. So I gave up. So it's kind of a funny story. I weighed myself on Ash Wednesday. I weighed 221 and a half pounds.
Wow.
And I did it before I got in the shower, so it was equaling all that stuff. And I weighed myself this morning, and it's amazing when you take sugars, sweets, and, instead of having one cookie, you have 4 or 5 cookies.
Right.
Instead of have one donut, you got to get the mixture of donuts. And I was 208 pounds.
Wow.
And it's just amazing just how much that sugar just builds up on you.
I'll be
so now the problem is, can I stay at that fight weight?
Right. Well, I mean, without all the sweets and without alcohol, you have been in a much worse mood. I will say that. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, you look great. I mean, you look good.
So that's it's surprising.
Yeah.
When it does that. So when you look at that and you go, let me go in the snack machine and get me a candy bar, or, something. So, but it was tough not trying to eat anything or have any of those sweets when you look at anything that's got sweets on it. At the banquet, everybody was wanting to know if they could have my dessert because she didn't have no sugars.
So everybody was
awesome.
telling me how the chocolate and vanilla dessert that we had, what was best, the chocolate and vanilla, as they were tasting mine.
So, I love it. Well, and fasting was longer this year, right? It was like 48 days?
Yeah, 48 days, because it's supposed to be 48 days and 40 nights.
Right,
by our biblical times. And so because the way the year fell out, because Ash Wednesday was earlier, Fat Tuesday was earlier, and now Easter comes in on the 1st. It's just amazing how that time, Whew. And then I got a birthday coming up on the 4th.
Hey, there you go. You can have some cake.
I turned 26.
Hey, there you go.
26 is when I stopped counting.
I like it. Well, how many anniversaries of 26 is this going to be? Don't answer that.
Yeah. You're only as old as you feel.
Exactly.
Right.
I love it.
And you're fixing to have a big this month.
Yes.
Emily hadn't gave up on you yet?
Not yet. I'm just hoping I can get her. I got just a few more weeks before of trying to convince her not to run away. But getting married April 21st. It was actually, it's kind of funny, sort of embarrassing. I'm on the Arts Council, and we all got together yesterday, and we're kind of getting everything rocking and rolling. We've got a bunch of new members, so we were going around saying bios and everything. And so they get to me, and I said, "Oh, Jake Laughlin, we're getting radio, do this and this and this and this." Well, we're doing an event at the Arts Center April 12th. And we're doing a little panel for musicians that want to learn more about marketing and PR and things like that, right? So that's all that's on my brain is what's going on over at GDAC. And they said, "Well, Jake, you've got another event coming up that you should tell everybody about." And I was thinking, what do you want me to talk about? And they said,
"Go brain dead."
Well, they went 1, 2, 2, 1, and I went, "Oh yeah, the 12th, April 12th. There's going to be this great event going on over at the Arts Center." By the way, it's from 7 to 8:30. If anybody wants to come, it's free. And so I was going, "Yeah, we got that event on the 12th." And Linda Edie goes, "No, Jake, much more personal." And I went, "Oh, okay, I'm getting married on the 21st. And Eric Polito goes, "Man, if the event on the 12th is what was on your mind, it must be really good if it made you forget about your wedding." So sorry, hon. But that was a bad one.
Yeah.
But anyways, so let's talk a little bit about what you guys got going on over at Classic. You had a few events you wanted to touch on and a few things going on around town.
Yeah, well, it's kind of everybody thinks, it's, when the springtime comes, our car sales, our car sales are good. I mean, our car sales been good this year. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of things coming on with Mazda. I mean, we've got a brand new Mazda 6 that's coming out, and this vehicle's redesigned interior fit and finish for that sedan market, for that midsize. And they had one at the Dallas Fort Worth Auto Show in Dallas this past month, and I'm going to tell you, the fit and finish and the looks to that vehicle, we're going to be competing in that market.
That's
it's
awesome.
Got some great finish to it. We got a lot of product. Mazda is one of the ranked best is ownership as far as money of ownership maintained of it. Mazda's been the top. Quality has been there, 5-star crash test rating for the product. So it's been good for us. And then at our Dodge store, we've got the new 2019 Ram truck that's coming.
Yeah.
It'll be here probably the end of April.
Cool.
And it's an awesome truck.
Yeah.
It's completely redesigned, interior, exterior. And we got some great deals on 2017 remaining new vehicles in 2018. Finishing out truck month this month, so we got some tremendous rebates and programs. So, business has been good. Matter of fact, I was in my office out of the Mazda store, and there was a customer that was there in service. He was getting his vehicle service with us. And in 2006, he traded in a Ford Taurus wagon and bought a 2006
Mazda 6 wagon.
Okay.
So I acknowledged them and said hi to them, and I saw it back there in the back, and they were servicing for maintenance and state inspection. So I walked back and talked to our tech, Mike Adams, and I says, "That's what you call so much car." He says, "Yeah." And I said, "What's mileage on it?" 206,000 miles on the vehicle.
Wow.
And it's still running.
Still kicking.
Still running like a champ. Matter of fact, it had we kind of laughed because it has cassette player in it. Cassette and a CD player in it.
Love it.
You know, for a lot of people don't know what
Right.
a cassette player is,
Right,
you know,
right.
but it's got a cassette player, and he says, "Yeah, it's got a CD in it." You know, I keep his name anonymous.
Of course.
In that. But, yeah, 2006 Mazda 6 with 204,000 miles
Wow.
on it, still plugging down the road.
That's awesome.
You know, so, you know, the product lasts. It's a good product. And, I mean, we have a customer that's got two MPV vans that got over 300,000, almost
Wow.
400,000 miles on them.
Oh, my gosh.
So, you know, the product's good, and our business is good. We just won 2018 Gold Cup dealer for Mazda. There was
Awesome.
amongst 3 dealers in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Of course, we got the Dealer Rater of the Year for 2018 for Mazda for Texas. We got award for also Dealer Rater in Dodge for a Dealer Rater award for customer satisfaction. So, you know, business been good. We like taking customers involved in the community, and you know, Richard Allen, the owner, has passed that down to all of us. To, you know, we take care. We want several people for several cars. As a matter of fact, just like we did.
Yes, sir.
Joined the Classic family.
Yes, sir. I am a customer of Classic.
Yeah, but we're so fortunate to be in this area. What Love's Truck Stop just north of Denton just had their ribbon cutting opening last week.
Yeah.
And so that's a big impact.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one.
We have the Denton Youth Fair
Yes.
coming up
Youth Fair's coming up.
this Saturday with U4 at the fairgrounds out there. I'll be there Saturday, so I'll be going for our 5th year to get the Grand Champion steer.
Yeah.
For the kids. But you know, when you look at a lot of these the kids that have raised, you know, poultry and, you know, chickens, ducks, pigs, steers, and I mean, the proceeds from that action goes to them to you know, pay for their college education. And you know, that's what they wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning to take care of their animals, and then they're at night, and you know, taking care of them, and they dedicate their time. So
it's hard work. I mean,
Right.
Growing up, I mean, we did the same kind of thing. You got to, you know, while everybody else is dragging into school, you've already been up for a few hours feeding everything and doing the whole deal. So something to take my hat off.
Matter of fact, it looks like Roger Delaney said he still has a cassette.
Yes, Roger Delaney. Roger Delaney, you are the man. Roger is an amazing, amazing guitarist. If you never get the chance to go, or if you ever get the chance to go see him, you gotta. And he brought he brought me with him to play House of Blues one time.
Oh, really?
And so I got to play. I was on djembe, just hand drums, and he was rocking that guitar. And man, he's really talented. If you ever get a chance to go see him,
Cool.
Good dude.
And I don't know if you saw the article last Friday in Denton Record Chronicle that they posted as far as the growth.
You were talking about that. Yeah.
We're talking about that. And I think Denton County, they were talking about population growth, and we were number 12th ranking, and this is the entire country. We're number 12, Denton County was, and we moved to number 9.
Yeah.
Is just county as far as increase of population growth.
Yeah.
And that was ahead Collin County.
Yeah.
And, I mean, to move from 12th to 9th in the top 10, they're talking about the growth in the area. And I think it was something like increase of almost 28,000
Wow.
And for the population from 2016, 2017, you look at, Dallas, Fort Worth was only like at 30 or 33, but they're talking about the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Dallas and Fort Worth is getting close to overtake the Chicago area.
Amazing. Man.
It's amazing, what the growth is, and we're fortunate.
Oh yeah,
with the
big
businesses
time.
that that are coming to the area, and our growth is we're not just a small town anymore.
No.
We're part of the Metroplex. So
exactly.
It's
top of the Golden Triangle.
We're very fortunate, and, very fortunate to be part of the Community Classic is here at Denton since 2004.
Well, and I personally think that the community is fortunate to have Classic as a part of it as well. You guys have given back so much to so many different organizations, this one included,
right?
that I think we've all benefited. I can't go to a meeting or a group or whatever with somebody where somebody's not trying to do something where somebody doesn't say, what we should involve Classic.
It's a fun time to be in the area in Benton, being in Denton. When you look at the growth, I remember when I went to UNT. Of course, it's North Texas State University, and now it's UNT. But the growth. I mean, Interstate 35 was in construction then. It was going from expanding from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. But then we got to talk about the UNT men's Mean Green basketball. They play tonight. They play tonight at the Super Pit against San Francisco.
I read it this morning on the
it's a 3-game series. They played one there, and then they played tonight, and then if there's another game, it's a best of 3. So if they win tonight, they go back to San Francisco for.
I'm pretty excited to see so much buzz around Mean Green sports right now. I mean, we've actually been doing really well across the board, women's and men's, and a lot of different sports, and it's been really cool to see all of that happening. And it's brought in so much extra press and attention to the fact that along with the athletic program comes a great academic program and an amazing music program and all those kind of things that not everybody knows about unless they find out about the sports, which is super cool.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, dig it.
There's a lot of things going on in the Denton area with
Rick,
the growth and everything.
Yeah. What else do we want to touch on today before we wrap up?
Oh man, haven't we done almost everything?
We've pretty well covered the gambit. We've talked chamber, we've talked classic, we've talked youth fair and all that good stuff. But is there anything else top of? Oh, we talked about the fact that you're going to get to eat sweets again.
Yep, might be able to eat sweets again. Matter of fact, I text my daughter and I says, we're going to come down. They're not going to tell Henry grandson. So I sent a post with a donut. She says, we kind of like donuts here. There's a place there in Spring. It's called Donut Delicious.
Oh, okay.
And it's got some variations.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the type of thing where you go in there and you come out and spend $30, for donuts.
Right.
That's just for us there. So
I love it.
It's family's important.
Oh, of course.
It's matter of fact. My wife's at home. We have 2 dogs, and they were part of Humane Society when we got them. One's Bendy, and we got Charlie, another dog that's just rambunctious as can be. Well, about a little over a year ago, they were playing. He jumped on Charlie jumped on Bendy, and blew out her ACL.
Oh no!
So Karen called me. I think Saturday or Friday. She's Bendy, I think, blew out her other one.
Oh no!
So, Dr. Winchy, come to the help, and so she had surgery yesterday. So she's a bionic dog.
Oh wow!
With 2 brand new ACLs,
wow.
2 back ACLs that she's got. So she was kind of whimpering and kind of groggy. So it's amazing what we do for our pets.
Oh yeah, they're our furry kids, Yeah.
So, but we got a lot of things going on, and we appreciate the Denton community, and like people just if they're Denton, if they're not familiar, just pickup call. We're fully transparent at the store. We don't play the games. We don't do all that.
Yep.
You know, family owned and operated, which makes a difference. If you want to talk to me, I'm visible, and Richard, the owner, he's visible too. He offices out of there. He lives here in Denton County, lives in Argyle. So, you know.
Yeah, I was with a buddy the other day that was wanting to go get a car, and I kept telling him, you know, go to Classic, and eventually he did. And but before we got there, he kept wanting to go by these other dealerships, and as soon as we would pull in, there'd be, you know, big old guy in a real nice suit come running just to the car, and then we got to Classic, and it was just a very nice, comfortable experience. People were available, but it wasn't all this salesy stuff and everything. It was just, it was great. And again, from a customer, it's always been awesome. I got that free oil change, by the way.
Did you?
I
Cool.
did.
Good.
Went up and got it.
And speaking about the running, we got the Denton Means Business 5K.
There we go.
I knew
On
I just
purpose
lead
segue.
purpose,
On
and you know,
purpose
Randy
segue.
mentioned to it in the coffee grind with Travis, but that's on the 7th.
Yep.
So we need runners. So if they go Denton Means Business,
Yes.
and look to register for runners, and then we need
also need
sponsors.
sponsors, yeah.
So you know, it's going to be at Apogee Stadium because I guess spring game is coming up tomorrow or Saturday. The green white game.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
I don't remember which day though,
Yeah.
but it's soon. Yeah, I was talking to somebody about that the other day because somebody said to me, I would like to get involved in the chamber, but I don't play golf. And I said, guys, that's not chamber doesn't even do a golf tournament anymore. We've got a 5K, and they went, you do a 5K? And I was like, yeah, come on, let's do it. So.
Yeah, I'd like to run in it, but my left knee won't take it.
Yeah.
I'm working with Dr. House. So I'm probably going to have knee replacement near the end of the year.
You and the dog.
Yeah, me and the
You
dog.
can both be bouncing
we're
around
getting
on
back.
there.
You know, Karen, my wife, will be taking care of me like she's watching off a bendy. So
There you go. There you go. You can both be sharing
and then,
it together.
my with family, my daughter graduates in May.
Oh,
She gets her master's as a nurse practitioner.
wow.
So, she'll be expanding her horizon.
That's awesome.
So,
congratulations.
yeah, cool.
Super cool.
Good.
All right, everybody. Well, you heard from the man, the myth, the legend, Rick Wick of Classic of Denton. Classic of Denton, major supporters of DentonRadio.com, Discover Denton Welcome Center, Discover Denton in general. Just great people of the chamber and all of the stuff that we do, as well as great friends to a lot of organizations in town. And so people always ask me, so what are you and Rick going to talk about next? I don't know, but I'm positive that there's some organization in town that Classic is involved with and benefiting, and we'll just talk about that. So thank you all very much for tuning in. If you ever get the chance, pop on over to Classic. I'm sure Rick will have a couple extra donuts or cookies for you because he's going to be stocking up now.
Yep,
so
that's right.
Thank you again, everybody. We're going to jump back into the music, but don't go nowhere. DentonRadio.com, the place for Denton music and entertainment. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.